my car.
Okay. I will help you crash your car. How about that? As the
Thanks.
expert, horrible
Appreciate it.
driver here.
Too soon? Too soon. I think it's
Too
too soon.
soon. It's a trauma.
Wake up to morning roasts.
Rainbow, dildo, butt monkey are 4 words no one ever imagined uttering in the same sentence, but here we are. 3, 2, oh my God, Mr. Pork Chop!
Oh, there you are. Hello.
You do you, but I'll do myself. Oh no, God.
Haywood Jablomi, thanks for the 10 Canadian. I love my Canadians out there.
I like a rich tea when it's like super soggy and it's like flopping around.
Ori! Use 150 bits to play a part.
Did I say it right?
I have no idea. Oh no!
God, this is going bad. This is bad.
Pickle juice. Pickle juice.
Wake up to morning roasts. Dan, Tuggs, Xray, they're the hosts. Wake up,
Actually, I think a cup of coffee is just what I need.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Want that in my mouth.
Xray, they're the hosts. Wake up with your crew. Starting the day just right for you.
Where's the girl? I need a cup of coffee.
Good freaking morning, everyone. How are we all doing?
Good. How are you? Cat.
I dare you to poke her. She looks like
Kitty.
she's not happy.
She's a
Oh.
typical tuxedo cat. Rules the
I
roost.
have one too. You want to see?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's the
look at
Lego
that.
version of my cat. So they look like twins,
Oh.
though.
It
Bruce,
lights up.
Oh my God, it lights up.
I'll put a
look,
lighting
they're
kit on it.
twins. Look
No
at
way. That's really
Mine's
cool.
cuter. No, not really.
yours lights up.
Right, chat.
Mine lit
Who's
up.
got the cutest pussy? Wait. Who's got the cutest cat?
What's new, pussycat?
Chat. Don't answer. This is a
I
trap,
love those lights.
literally.
Okay, so those are the lights you were talking about on our Sunday streams.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it.
I
That's
freaking
really
love it too.
cool.
So, anyways, I'm just thrown off now. All I could think of was what Dan said, and
It's been 3 minutes, not even 3 minutes, and the stream is off the rails already.
Anyways, yeah. How are you
It's
this
a cat-
morning? I don't know how to get rid of this.
What's
Wow.
new, pussycat?
Whatever.
Dan has
Exactly.
pussy on the brain. I'm holding
Wait.
my pussy, and now Tux is holding her pussy.
Exactly. No.
Oh, yo.
It's very fluffy.
He's
Very.
very fluffy.
Need to groom that a bit. No I'm kidding.
I know. I did his paws. I did his paw pads yesterday. What's on your foot? His paw pads, and I clipped his claws yesterday because he was threatening to beat
Aw.
the dog up, and I was like, we don't need any accidental.
Vinny already has
lancing.
an injury, so
Yeah.
we don't need
We
additional.
don't need
ones.
another ear going missing. So we did a big spa day yesterday. The dog got a big bath. I clipped his claws and
Oh.
did his inside of his paws, and we give him a bath. And then I did the cat's paws and claws. It was a big spa day.
I like how it rhymes. Paws and claws.
Paws and claws. If I ever open a mobile grooming, that's what I'm gonna call it. Paws and claws. And I will only serve white claws to my customers.
Ooh, okay. I mean, it realistically, White Claws and wine, but I think it should be fine.
Yeah. I'll have to come up with a clever name for the wine. I don't know yet,
Mm.
but yeah, white claws and wine. At Paul's and
call
Cloves.
it pussy juice. I don't know.
You know what? I could open a bar. Like, you know how the coffee shops have the cat coffee shops? I could do like a
Yeah.
cat bar,
Oh, we
and I
went.
could
Yeah.
call it Paws and Claws.
I went to one last year. My son really wants a cat, so for his birthday, he was like,
Aw.
"Let's go to a cat cafe," and there was
This
like
is a
15
compromise.
cats, just like everywhere.
How
Yeah.
did you not take them all home? I don't know. I would've
Well,
taken
they've
them
got
all home.
security on the door. That's why.
Oh, that's fair.
Oh,
But they
That's
do.
smart.
They do let you rehome them. So that's how the whole cat cafe thing works. Is they take on cats that have no home, and then they put them in
Aw.
there, and then they rehome them eventually with people who want to take them home. So yeah, that's
do you
fun.
sign a
sweet.
waiver? Like if the cat attacks you, it's
I
like not
think
their
so.
fault.
I think we did. Yeah, I think we have
Oh,
to do
okay.
that.
I love that though, because the cat cafe, unlike the animal shelter, I'm a big proponent of shop, like adopt don't shop. But if you are at an animal shelter, the cats aren't usually, depending, unless they're kittens, they're usually separated. They're scared. Whereas at the cat cafe, they've had a chance to integrate with not only people but all kinds of different people, kids,
Yeah.
and a bunch of other animals. So you're getting like the best version of a
Yeah.
cat
Ah,
because they've
well,
had time to be not cranky. Anyway, off the
if I
rails.
ever
Also-
want one, I know where to find it.
Mhm,
Um,
mhm.
We do have Peanut the lawyer. Came in early this morning for $1. Says the Liberation Beaver Army. A lot of innuendos this morning. Is busy preparing paper for the wrongful death lawsuit. If you know of others, please forward their information in writing to P.O. Box 222, New York, 10135. Memorial bonfire will occur on 5/7/25, starring the Rage Against the Machines.
I can't have a memorial bonfire, Peanut. We're in a burn ban.
Yeah, probably not a good idea. And it's gonna be warm at that point too, right?
It's gonna be
In
hot.
Texas.
It's already hot.
Oh my
already
god,
90
it's still
degrees.
freezing here. Like it's literally below freezing right now. I'm
Is
not
it?
okay. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yay,
Can you send some of
Canada!
that this way? Thanks.
No,
90
no. I did that the
degrees.
last time and people got mad.
No, it's
Jason-
storm season now. We're on
Uh-huh.
the watch for hail, winds,
Oh god.
tornadoes.
That does not sound nice. Jason
Mhm.
Webster with the 5 Australian says hi to the commendable, congenial Xray Girl and perfectly perky Tuggs.
Perky,
And
Perky Tug.
hey, hi to
Thanks
the
for
gentle-
noticing, Jason.
Which part of her is perky? What are we talking about? Hi to the gentlemanly Dan. Thank you, Jason. Cheers. Hope you guys are
So
Hi.
good.
doing good. We're armed with coffee and we're ready to talk about some of the news. We're gonna start a little light first. Just a little quick here. Split Fiction
Mhm.
game that just came out is actually possibly getting a movie adaptation, which I don't know. I played the game and I like the game a lot. So I think you should have done It Takes Two first. But hey,
Did you like the story though of
it's
Split
getting
Fiction?
really good. But
The
the thing
story?
is, the story.
Really?
I like the fantastical elements when they go into the different worlds and
Yeah,
the
but
sci-fi.
the main kind of the
It's a very
main
cool
story.
I think that It Takes Two would be a better storyline that could reach to more people.
Yeah.
Which
They can't do No Way Out because that movie already exists. It's called Escape from Alcatraz.
Yeah, well,
With
and I'm
Clint
sure there's
Eastwood.
an adaptation already. But why didn't you do It Takes Two? That game did so well. It's what you started, like it makes no sense to me.
How would you-
I have
do
a
it?
hot take. Here's a hot take. Name one video game adaptation, movie adaptation that has blown everything out of the water and actually deserved its movie adaptation. Oh wait,
Resident
not your
Evil.
personal preference. Not your personal
Resident
preference.
Evil.
Name one.
Resident Evil.
That's one. Okay, now name two.
The original Mario.
There has only been one. I forgot about Resident Evil. There's only been one in the history of how many? Assassin's Creed flop.
Mario.
Warcraft flop. What's the one you guys are talking about with Johnny Tsunami or whatever his name is? Technically
Mortal
flop.
Kombat.
Mortal Kombat technically flop.
The first one though, they had
Yes. The original did better than the new one, but yeah, they've all. Now the TV show, The Last of Us, did great. So maybe as a
Sonic.
TV show, they would be
Sonic.
better?
Yeah,
I
no
don't know.
Sonic. The Sonic's
There's not been
3.
many. That's a hot take. I know it's a hot take, but it's very hard
Sonic's
to find.
great. I really enjoyed the Sonic movies.
No, I
Okay,
agree
hey.
with you, Sonic. Yeah.
I have a suggestion. Instead of two females playing split fiction, we get Mr. P and Az playing their characters in the movie adaptation. I think it'd be like a
That'll
star.
be the most stressful film ever.
That would be hilarious.
You would
though.
have
Oh my
to.
gosh.
There'll be therapists at the door, like on the way out. Like, are you okay? Do you want to talk about it?
Oh,
Dan might have to like break up with Az at the end of the movie.
Oh my god.
We
I
would
think.
have
Sorry.
no. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No. I was just gonna say. I think Minecraft is gonna do really well.
I think so
oh
too.
God.
I think so too.
I finally
Um,
have seen like clips of that. Like they're showing up on TikTok as ads. I had no idea Jason Momoa was in this movie.
Yeah.
Until, like yesterday. And I don't play Minecraft, so maybe I don't get it, but I don't get it.
Oh god. You're basically the only person on the planet that hasn't played Minecraft. Like,
That's
I
fair.
think it sold more copies than any other game ever.
Yeah. I know
Kids
what it
love
is. I've
it.
seen Krista play, like Krista has played it. Like I've seen it. I know what it is. I've just never, it's not my thing, which is weird.
I
But
just
anyway, so I was like,
never understood it. I'm too old, I think.
Yeah.
Definitely
yeah,
not
I
the
think
target
I think
audience.
it's not my age bracket at all.
Yeah.
No, and that's okay. And it's not aimed at you, and it's aimed at the young kids. It's aimed at the families. So that's
It's
absolutely
aimed
fine.
at the for adults. It's aimed at the emotional maturity level of Jack Black. So
So
that makes sense.
people like me, I'm gonna absolutely love it.
Yes, it is made for you, Dan.
It pretty much is. I think they were they were like, oh, what would Dan like? Let's make this movie.
With Jack Black.
Although, like, I'm not sure there's any boobs in it, so they kind of failed on that front. But
Well,
Will
yeah.
there be the scary? What are the scary things in Minecraft? I could picture them. What are they called?
the
The
pigmen,
ghost things.
is it, or the
Yeah,
The
those
pigs are in
things.
it.
Are they in
Pigs
it?
are in it. I think they are from the trailer.
yeah,
So,
yeah. I think they've got all the things. Yeah.
I kind of want to see it. And I mean, it's out in what, like a week or two
Something like that. Yeah.
next week? No, I
I'm
think it's next
definitely,
week.
I'm definitely seeing it with the
So,
family.
I think
Wow.
honestly, I
I think
think
I'll
that
also
one's
see it.
gonna do better than Snow White.
Well,
Oh,
it will
for
definitely
sure.
do better than
It's gonna
Snow
do-
White.
It's gonna do really well.
I mean, if you look even at the trailer and the responses and the likes and dislike ratios,
I mean, listen, you automatically got more parents to take their kids to go see Minecraft in theaters just simply by casting Jason Momoa. Doesn't matter. So
yeah.
thanks for the eye
Mm.
candy, guys.
I mean, he doesn't
movie's-
look like
the movie's
eye
gonna be
candy
terrible.
there.
No.
But I
Yeah.
have
Did
my
you-
little white wine.
Did you see a
and I'm gonna
picture of
watch Jason
him?
Momoa.
Did
I
you
know, he
see
looks
what he looks
ridiculous.
like?
Oh,
He's
he looks
wearing like a
horrifying.
pink jacket.
He's very
Yeah.
1980s though. Mhm.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm just
my
saying,
gosh.
automatically the moms are like, heck yeah, Jason Momoa, give me my little theater
He
wine.
looks
you
so
guys have your
dirty though.
popcorn."
Blech. That's just my
Yeah.
take. Whatever.
With that hair,
Uh,
yeah. Yeah, with the hair.
Yeah. We got Peanut the Game Master with $1 says split fiction starring Rachel Zegler and Amanda Stenberg inside Mr. P Shed, small budget and small audience, mediocre profit potential, and heavy media coverage. Stunning and brave.
How would you even do that as a movie, I wonder? Would you have it be split screen?
Yeah. What?
That would hurt my head. I
No,
don't
you
know.
obviously you wouldn't. That would take away from like if having to do 2 camera angles. You'd just do it like a normal movie, right? Like just
Well, what's the
But
point?
it's two different things, is it not? Is that not the whole point of the game?
well, that's
different-
part
Yeah,
of the
but you just-
gaming aspect, but
cut.
adapting that. There's also like screens in all their games that go to one screen eventually, depending on it. Like if it's a side scroller, I've seen that.
Do you reckon?
So-
Do you reckon they're gonna? How'd they do it? Would they go into like animated bits and like you would get these films that like kind of go into different
It's gonna be
like
heavy
looks
CGI.
and loads of
green screen.
CGI and like stuff like that.
There's no way
Yeah.
you can create some of these worlds and like some of the side quests are so funny. Like there's the pig hot dog one.
Mhm. Can you imagine?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they turn
That
into
one's getting
pigs
cut.
because
No, they can't. That's the best one, especially
That
Porky
has
Spit
to-
Roast. Porky
like-
Spit Roast. Oh, I
yeah,
heard
they,
you
they
missed
like
that.
they slather mustard and ketchup all over each other.
Yeah.
Like It's a bit weird.
And then you
A
get
lot
eaten.
weird.
Nom nom
Yeah. Num 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 num. Yum yum yum. It's a little weird, but hey.
You guys were making fun of me for talking about Jason Momoa.
nom.
At least
He
he's
just
not.
doesn't look good in that movie. I think that's where that came from at the very
I don't think it
least.
matters. I think the girlies are just gonna be like Jason Momoa. Heck yeah.
I don't get it. I don't get it. Anyways, I'm not attracted to Jason Momoa. Can you tell?
I haven't been. I
Yeah.
have not been in a long time, but I'm definitely not attracted to Jack Black. So there's that.
Ooh. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I guess girl bosses, although I don't think split fiction necessarily makes them girl bosses, but just by starring two girls, there is one that has been making the news, and I guess some articles have come out and some other clips have come out that made me want to kind of cover this. So if you guys have seen on Twitter, there was a clip of Alec Baldwin, and people were like, wow, I didn't think I could feel sorry for him until this. So
The Hilaria show.
No, I think we're gonna see. You know, we're gonna see how it feels to have it be out there.
It's gonna be great.
This
You're a
season.
winner.
Oh my God! When I'm talking, you're not talking.
Sorry.
No, when I'm talking, you're not talking. This is why. Yes, we'll have to just cut him out of the show. No, I mean, I think this is a really raw show, and it's very real. And
Yeah, just walk away, man. Just walk away.
you know, I think that it's
Just do something
that's
else.
the best thing he could
what it feels like
do.
to have it be out there, and then we'll see.
Just go dip. Just dip. Just.
Uh-huh.
That woman is counting the days till either he dies or she divorces him. How long have they been married? Hold on, wait. She's counting the days.
I don't know, but there's it's honestly, I actually felt really bad for him. Like, he's not like my favorite person, but to have your wife just what's the word for it? Like disrespect?
Yeah, it shows like where the power lies within that couple, basically. And like since the incident, I'm guessing she's like, "You got no leg to stand on, mate. I rule the world." So yeah, you listen to me.
Okay. So her name is Hilaria, which is hilarious.
Hilarious.
Her last name also is Baldwin, but I don't know. It doesn't specify if he was Baldwin after they got married or before. The article I'm reading suggests before, so that's kind of weird. Anyway, they have 7 children together, and the youngest is 2 years old. So there we go. Yeah, she's right in that baby free chain for sure.
Mm-hmm. So
She's
another
a yoga
video,
instructor, so she's bendy.
that is very enticing for men, I think, right?
Oh yeah, they love a good bendy woman.
Yeah. Lots of different positions.
I mean, bendy good, like sinew bad. Just like you get the yoga arms, and it like that's not sexy.
Yoga arms are not sexy?
Mm-mm.
Oh, I don't know what yoga arms are.
Like when you're like super like sinewy and like just like no kind of not definition, no like there's I don't know how to explain. It's, I don't know.
Oh, apparently she changed her last name. So.
Oh, okay. I couldn't tell. Like the article suggested maybe both, but either way.
Oh, here, like Madonna's arms.
Yeah. Exactly.
Okay.
Oh, Madonna.
So this also came out as well. Alec Baldwin's wife doubles down on embarrassing him in front of cameras, lecturing him about man-interrupting her. The Instagram video came after Hilaria Baldwin chastised her husband during an interview for talking while she was talking. Let's just watch this.
Boobs.
There
It's
it
gonna be
is.
great.
This
You're a
season.
winner.
Oh my God! When I'm talking, you're not talking.
Sorry.
No, when I'm talking, you're not talking. This is why. Yes, we'll have to just cut him out of the show.
So they were trying to,
And that is
make fun of-
called, what's the word of the day?
Man-interrupting.
Man-interrupting, which could be a
Oh,
positive.
he
it
looks
could
so
be a negative,
done.
or it
He
could be
looks
a-
so like he's coasting along.
look at the way
Isn't
he says it. Like she had bossed him to do this
He-
video.
he has lost all masculinity. Hasn't
All
he?
his balls are gone.
It is gone.
I wonder.
And
Apparently. Oh my God. They've been
He
married
could have
since
said,
2012.
It's man-interrupting, sir.
Maybe he should have gone to prison. Maybe he should have gone to prison. That
He
might have been
might have
better
been
for him.
Might
better
have sorted him out, yeah. Jeez. Oh, bless him. Mm.
Yikes. Is this he's 66. I don't know how old she is, but is this elderly abuse? Can we call CPS?
Wow.
Grandma,
66
grandpa
is-
protective searches.
Wow, he's aged really a lot recently, hasn't he?
Listen,
Well, I mean,
unaliving somebody will
trial.
do that to you.
Yeah.
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 Funny.
For the day?
Crazy.
Man-interrupting.
Interrupting, which could be a positive, it could be a negative, or it could be a
I don't give a shit.
Correctile dysfunction.
Oh, fuck off.
Dysfunction.
Correctile dysfunction. She is literally holding his balls right now and yanking them, isn't she? She's like,
Not in a good way.
no,
How have
in
they
a
been
bad
married
way.
for 10 years? Well, not over 10 years now. What the? She. All right, well, listen.
But-
I forgot which show it was, but this is the power of the pussy or something like that. Oh, he was pussy whipped. It's the yoga arms, guys. It's the yoga arms.
The yoga
obviously.
bendiness, yeah.
it can't be that good, surely. Nothing's that good.
I was gonna say, spoilers. I don't think any of it and any woman is that good.
None of it's worth it. Gee, like you don't put up with that shit. Seriously.
I mean, you know what though? I will give them brownie points. Unlike Will and Jada, at least they still sleep in the same bed. So,
Well, maybe it could just be for the video.
Oh,
She's like,
fair.
we need to see
Fair.
him. I could see her curating every little bit of their public life to seem like it's good, and it's kind of a bit of mask off moment. And I mean, I'll give it to Will. He at least showed some manliness when he did the whole keep my wife's name out of your mouth or whatever he said.
Mm.
yeah.
He is
Mhm.
not showing any bit of masculinity in this. But let's see what
Wait,
else.
the 7 they have together, Doobie? Is that what you're talking about? These two? He says that he didn't even get to shoot for those kids. They were surrogate kids. Oh.
Oh,
She's in it for the money.
So she
Oh.
didn't even
for
have
the
to be
money.
pregnant.
she didn't want to ruin her perfectly svelte body.
That explains why she has this body with a 2-year-old.
Yeah.
Explains
Yeah.
a lot. Oh, no.
correctile dysfunction. I think that's one of our children trying to get into the room. But you know, the whole point is because our children are about to come in. The whole point is that we interrupt each other all the time. Or sometimes our kids interrupt us.
She's 41.
I mean,
41?
41.
She looks 51.
Well, she got
looks
uglier.
a lot
but-
older. She is not my age.
She was born in 1984. There's no way we're only that a few
I
years
was
apart.
born in 1984. Wait, do I look like her? God
You look
damn
better
it.
than her.
She
There's no way we're only 3 years apart. There's no way. I mean,
No.
who knows?
Well,
I guess.
she's-
she has
a-
surrogate kids. She can
she's a
look as
liar.
however she wants to. God. Okay, let's see what else is here.
okay, I'm coming.
You
Okay, go get Carmen.
Okay, so now that we cleared all of that up, wait, I cleared it up. Give me a kiss just so they know that I'm not.
Oh, I'm so happy.
Give me a kiss.
Oh, I'm so happy.
There it is.
He said it like the word, like I'm so happy.
You
I'm
left the
remem-
let's think about this for a second. Hold on.
I'm so I need a clip of him being like man-interrupted. I'm so happy.
You guys remember the older fans in the chat or the nerdier fans in the chat, maybe both. Will remember when he was married to Kim Basinger.
Was that a
for,
better marriage?
Like 20 years. Yeah, they were together for forever and they got divorced in 2002. Although I don't remember it being much of a headline as far as like, oh, other than them being divorced, like it was a big thing because they'd been together for so long. But his oldest daughter with her is 29 years old. So her and this woman are only 11 years old. Which
Not
they
worth
find
it.
hilarious. Yeah. A wallet vampire? I ain't saying she a gold digger.
Now, I don't know if this is like a Gen Z term, but I've never heard of correctile dysfunction.
Me neither. Let's Google.
Well,
My FBI
that-
agent.
that's
My
so
FBI agents. be
that's
like,
so
"What the frick?"
emasculating as well. That word, the wording there.
Well, that and the manterruptions, like
Yeah,
I think we could just call it interrupting.
yeah.
And hey,
Well-
there are so many ways to do things. Obviously, she did the you're not talking when I'm talking. I felt like that was a very like something you say to your kids when you're in the middle of a conversation and the kids bother you. So she is treating him like a child.
Hmm.
Oh. Okay, go ahead.
And it's super disrespectful. She could have been like, just wait patiently and then just start talking again. Because I don't think on a red carpet that's necessarily a good thing to do. In either way, like if a man did that to a woman, I would consider that disrespectful as well.
Definitely.
So,
Correctile dysfunction, according to the interwebs, is the explanation of something by a man, typically to a woman, in a manner regarded as condescending or patronizing. So it's basically just another word for mansplaining.
we just need more words to explain the same thing over and over,
Over and over and over again. So it's just another fancy, but arguably a more catchy term to describe mansplaining.
Correctile dysfunction.
But
I might have to use that now.
But the connotations it's got, because it sounds like erectile dysfunction. So obviously,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it's like, you know, saying, you know, that.
Yeah.
Wow. It's purely designed to it is a micro. It's
This
not
is a
even
microaggression.
it's not even micro.
It's a macro.
Mega aggression. It's just
Macro aggression.
it's just downright
The
aggressive.
Oh my gosh. You know, I see a microaggression in chat right now. Jeremy says, "Do you wear that hat to remind you of your near-death experiments? Makes you feel alive." What you say, huh? What you say about this? I did have a near-death experience with gators, so.
Oh, did you? What did it look
yeah.
at you funny?
No. So I don't. Do I have the picture on Instagram? Maybe. So when I went to Gatorland with Kara and her hubby, we decided to go feed the gators. And the guy with the stick to hold the gators back, I didn't know it was a stick, but I felt something as I'm sitting there with my back against the gators, poke my feet. And I'm thinking, oh my God, it's a gator. I'm going to die. So I just jump up. Ah!
Okay.
And, here, I have the picture.
What was
here.
it? What was
So you can
it?
see.
It was a stick.
It was a guy with a
not
stick.
gator. So there, you can see it right here. There's the stick.
Oh, it actually was a stick. Oh, is it? Oh.
And I fell on my butt.
That's quite funny. I like that.
He goes, "We." I remember someone being a tad resistant. I actually told Kara, I'm like, "You're feeding the gator instead of me."
Wow. That's pretty good.
Yeah. Fun times. And honestly, I'll say this. If you go to Orlando, you guys should go to Gatorland. It was really, really, really fun.
You got to do the zip line.
I didn't do the zip line. I should have.
You got to do the zip
Does
line.
it go over the
Yeah, it goes over the gators.
Do you have to literally hold on? You're not strapped
I think
in.
we're strapped. I think you're strapped in, but I don't know. I've not done it yet. I haven't been yet, but I think you're strapped in, but still.
You don't mess with that, I don't think.
That one definitely has a weight limit, though, for sure.
Anywho, we got Andrew Matthews for 2 British pounds, says #justice for cutie.
Justice for cutie.
Oh my God. Because I'm replaying It Takes Two. We got to the part where Cutie, we meet Cutie, and she's so cute. She's like, "All I want is love and happiness." And I forgot all the crazy stuff you do. So like she goes in the pinball machine, you get her out, her leg gets stuck, and of course you pull her and you break her leg.
Pull the
and then,
leg off.
Yeah. And then I forgot about this. So you're dragging her because they're like trying to show Cutie to the little girl to make her cry. And then something like something falls down and pins her ear, and you pull her ear off so you can continue. Like you could have just pulled the thing out, but no, we have to do crazier stuff. And I'm like, this is
It was
barbaric.
Yeah, this is why Tuggs was bawling her eyes out.
And she's like, I refuse to do this, and I'm going, what do you do now?
Oh man, I was hysterical. This poor stuffed animal, and she's an elephant. Those are my favorite animals, which did not help the situation.
No, it did not.
Oh, it was an elephant. Okay.
Yeah,
I thought
she's
it was
a stuffed
child.
animal.
I thought you
Yeah,
were
named
literally
Cutie.
ripping a child
was-
to pieces.
She
No,
was
it's
the
a
best
stuffed
friend.
animal.
So she was very adorable, and she just had this like cutesy little voice, like very angelic, and oh my gosh, kind of like a Disney princess.
She's the little kid's like favorite stuffy, and she's an elephant named Cutie, and you have to make the kid cry so that you can become normal size. It's a really good game up to that point, and I was like 0 stars, 0.
Yeah,
It was horrible.
Andrew Matthews with 2 British pounds. We know why you shot the woman.
The wrong one. Honestly, that was mean.
It's probably, to be honest, it probably was the pent up rage inside him, bubbling, just ticking over.
He needed
there.
an outlet.
Probably.
Oh gosh.
Did she have
He's
bigger
like-
arms? Do we know?
He's like,
We
this
gotta-
one I can get away with. My wife I can't get away with.
Wow.
He relives that moment every night.
There is a documentary on Hulu about that I need to watch. It looks pretty interesting. It just came out.
We got Peanut the Criminalist with the $. Says Alec Baldwin is sleeping with the enemy, a cultural appropriating fake Spanish female from Boston's liberal cesspools. She's pissed off because he got away with murder before she could. Wow.
Now that sounds like a Lifetime movie, and I'm here for
Honestly,
it. He's probably
we might
right.
have to do an adaptation.
Yeah.
He's probably
Wow.
right.
Thank you, Peanut. And Noons, thank you for the 729 AED. Says, I'm alive, Xray. Noons had 3 bottles of wine, chicken nuggies.
She said 2.
Okay, she was contemplating opening a 3rd, so I assume she had 3.
2.5 at a minimum. When you contemplate that 3rd bottle, there's always something that triggers you to open it, whatever it is, and then you never finish it. Been there,
Called
done
being
that.
drunk.
You never finish it. And chicken nuggies, the best. Depending
Yes.
on when the chicken nuggies arrived. I've literally
Oh.
been in that situation, and the chicken nuggies arrived as I'm contemplating opening the 3rd bottle, and then like, well, now I need something to drink with my nuggies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
clearly.
Okay, so back in the day when we would go out for like, nights out, I would just ask them to make it fresh, because I'll totally wait the 7-8 minutes for them to
Mhm.
cook the chicken
For the
nuggets.
nuggies. Yeah, buddy.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Oh, see here, I knew it. I did open the 3rd.
You never finish the 3rd. You never do, because you can't, because you'll die.
You don't
I
want to
think the
finish
furthest
the 3rd.
I got on my 3rd bottle one was like maybe halfway, like not quite halfway, but
Oh.
just under. So it was
Yeah,
like,
if you finish the 3rd, I think you'll be face deep in the toilet.
you're gonna need more nuggets. You might as well just order them now.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Okay, let's take a quick moment to just review the Adolescence movie. Mr. Porkchop watched the full thing. I watched almost all of it. I have I think 30 minutes into the 4th episode. Tuggs hasn't watched it, but we did talk about it last week, which is fine.
I've watched literally 0 of it. I'm so sorry.
It's fine. It's fine. We'll quickly talk about it. I loved the show. Not for its like content per se, but I think the portrayal of the characters, as well as the cinematography and just the talent of the actors. Favorite episode was 3. What about you?
My favorite episode was 2. I thought the
Really?
school was just incredible, just like logistically in the way they did it, and I thought it was amazing, and the amount of like extras they had on it, and to be able to
Oh my
like
god, the amount of children.
get through that was incredible. I just thought, like, how on earth did they do that? And I'm looking, I'm like, because from my point of view, I'm looking at it from how the hell did they film this? How did they do this, going from one room to outside to inside to up to down to the left, like through the window? I'm like, this is so hard to do, like to just get the exposure right, to get the focus right, to do all of this stuff, and then they spin around the room and you don't see anyone else in the room. So like, where are all the production? Where's all the lighting? How did they light this? What did they do? It's crazy. Like all of that stuff, I was like, this is nuts. Absolutely nuts. I think it's a really good advert for the camera that they shot on. Because they shot it on, I believe it was the DJI camera with, it's got four axis, it's a 4-axis camera. Yeah.
That camera's so tiny.
No, not the tiny one. It's like it's have you seen it? It's their production
does it
camera.
like hang and they hold it like this or something?
It's like not, it's basically got a gimbal built into the camera. So the camera's on a stabilizer. And the whole thing, it's got 4 axes of stabilization, so that's why they can kind of like move it around so much. And
running.
like basically, they will have one. They'll probably have one person that is moving the camera lens, like pointing it in the right direction. You'll have the cameraman, or I think they swap between 2 people. They swap between the cameraman and the DOP, and they kind of like pass the camera around every now and then. But they probably got one guy that's kind of like positioning the camera, like making sure everything's in shot. They've probably got the first AC pulling focus on it as well, because it's crazy. They've probably got one of those guys is doing the exposure, because like the exposure on it, like just going from the different settings and like
outside,
I don't
inside,
know how the hell they did it is incredible. And the fact that it was one shot for the whole, like every episode is one take. I saw an interview with the dad actor. I can't remember what his name is.
I love the dad.
But he was saying that basically they treated it's basically a theater production. So that's how you
have to one take for the whole 40-50 minutes. Like the amount of lines, and this is probably why I like the 3rd episode, the interaction between the boy, as we see in the picture here, and his interviewer.
So the interesting thing about that, I don't know if you remember, like there's a point where the psychologist, or whoever I can't remember, was she a psychologist? I don't know. She's the person who's assessing him. She says Facebook and she meant Instagram, and that was, she fucked it up, and that was a mistake. She fucked up her line, and you can see his reaction to it, and the way that he said, your face has gone red. Are you scared of a 13-year-old? And that was all improv. Like that was him.
So
that was
what?
That was the actor. Yeah. That was him. And then the way she smiled, that was like, cause she was like smiling, and then she was like having to get it back on track.
In.
Yeah.
Damn,
so
I had no idea. I thought that they had written that line. I'm like, fart.
No, that whole bit was improvised, and that was just so good. But you could tell, and like, he was so good. The way he kind of like switched from like being like a sweet 13-year-old to like this psycho. Oh man.
Yeah. And maybe we can talk about this on Poor Choices, but the premise of this like show is this kid gets accused of murder because they think that it has to do with like incel behavior. They definitely reference Manosphere, Red Pill. They even mention Andrew Tate. And now, honestly, there are incidents that have happened because of this, whether like we like to ignore it or not. This happened even in Toronto in 2018, 2019. The guy got in a van and killed, I think, 13 people and injured a dozen people more because he was, he wrote in his blog something about like, this is his way to get back at people for, not wanting to be with him or whatever. I don't know. Like this is an actual like integral problem, the reaction of rejection. And I know we were kind of making fun of it last week, but after watching it, I'm like, I think they did a pretty good job kind of bringing that across.
But the kid is obviously like, he's a nutter.
Oh, absolutely.
So go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to say, like, he goes from like the sweet boy, but whenever you mention anything about him being attractive or not, like
Mm.
dating. He gets a little squirrely and he
Mm.
gets viscerally angry. And so the portrayal of all that, absolutely fantastic. Watching
Mm.
it.
It was so good. The he did a good job. Like honestly, there were moments in that in the show that were kind of like a bit boring, bit drawn out. But
But that's the one shot take thing,
yeah,
right?
and like critics are saying like there was no need for it. Like, why did you need to do that? Like, why do you need to do this show in one take? It's like it's a pure indulgence thing. It's an exercise to like show how good the they are. Like, do you know what I mean?
Well, no, but that's the thing is that these are showcasing actually good actors and actresses. They don't need to have cuts. One of the best scenes in the beginning, and I was just very impressed, was the scene of them arresting the kid and the drive over to the police station.
Yeah.
And it should have been a pretty boring scene, but just hearing the voices and his reaction and the officer's reaction, I thought that was like really well done.
Yeah, so good. And like, I'd like it was excellent. I think even the transitions between like where they went like through the window, like that part in the school, that was incredible. How when the kid jumped out the window.
I'm watching that right now. I'm watching this, so I'll put it in our Twitter group chat if you want to watch it, Dan, so you can see this. But it shows you how they filmed it. And so him jumping out the window, the guy, so it's the camera, they're holding, so it's strapped to this guy, and he's holding the camera, and on the back is a hook, and he's got a guy behind him that holds the hook to help him stabilize, and they literally run behind him together. So they followed him out of the window. So these are the same type of cameramen. If you've ever seen the show Cops in America, the cameramen and cops that are filming the police, when they're on a police chase, those cameramen are literally running with the police. Like they chase you with the cops. So this is basically what this is doing. And so what they're also showing is there's a guy that follows behind, right? And so like you're following this character, but you need to go through this way. So what he does is he takes the camera where he needs to go and he passes it like this, and the other guy takes it and takes it around the corner. It's really cool to watch. But the window scene, the cameraman followed him out the window. That's how he did it. He literally jumps out the window.
Because I think they VFX the window in, because like in the show, it literally goes through a pane of glass. So I think they VFXed that in. But
that makes sense.
I'm trying to find it again. Where'd it go?
The only thing that I find very weak in this is when there's anything physical, like when you see them try to two people struggle or fight, or that running scene. I'm sorry, that officer was running very slow.
Well, like I think they had to run a bit and then he was so out of breath as well. And like the other the female cop was like, "Are you all right? Are you all right?" I'm pretty sure that was improv as well, because like he was like, it's like I haven't run in a while.
It's like it was like a good solid like 1 to 2 minute run.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if it was VFX or if it's a trick, like not real glass, like maybe like a cellophane or something. I don't know. Yeah, he does.
It can't be cellophane because you can't run through it.
It was definitely the window was the
not cellophane. What's the word I'm going for? Like a clear. It's not actually hard. It's like a soft
sugar glass.
Never mind.
We're talking about Alex Baldwin.
Oh my god.
This is fascinating though. This is so cool, and I love it when they do this kind of stuff. Like we've talked about 1917 before. And then there was a movie that came out with Anna Taylor-Joy a couple years ago, where she like travels back and forth in time. And there's a scene where it's Hugh Grant. I think it's Hugh Grant. She's dancing in like 1950s with Hugh Grant. And so it's her, Anna Taylor-Joy, and Hugh Grant, and then the modern character, and they are dancing in the dance floor, and it's this really cute scene. But it switches from Anna Taylor-Joy to the modern actor, like boom, 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 boom. Like she steps to the left, and all of a sudden it's the modern girl, and she steps to the right, and all of a sudden it's the right. So you're like, how the heck did they do that? Did they splice it together? No, they filmed that in one take, and they filmed it with the actresses ducking.
No,
So
really?
yes, it's
Wow.
really cool. You have to look up how they did it. But the cameraman is like spinning around them, right? And so you see Hugh Jackman's Hugh Grant's face, and then so Anna Taylor-Joy ducks, and then so the other girl pops up. They had to rehearse it like a choreographed dance
Wow.
on top of a dance. It's the coolest thing. I'm like, I love
That's kinda
casting
cool.
stuff. Yes, it's so cool. Anyway,
Cinema. This is like
Cinema.
I like
That's
getting
cinema.
excited about like talking about these things, which we don't necessarily get all the time. So
No.
yes, I know we had a couple spoilers, but I highly recommend. I mean, Tuggs, you're gonna love watching this. I know you will. Okay,
I will.
but I think you
It's on the
guys
list.
out there definitely the girls love this type of stuff all the time.
I watched it all back to back, like bomb. Like I finished at 12 o'clock last night. So
Nice.
I
yeah.
have heard that from a couple of just random things I've seen about it. People are like, I binged this in one sitting.
Yeah,
Which
It's
we
just
need
that
more
good.
of.
Is that good?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna watch the last second half later on today, and I cannot freaking wait. But anyways, we have
It's on my list.
Peanut the criminal is with $1 says Alec Bald. Oh wait, we already read that. I read that. But we have over here, Jason Webster with 5 says, how about Jamie Chung as Xray Girl in a biopic? Good likeness. Any Asian girl, really, obviously. And we could have Kaya Scodelario as Tuggs. Scodelario? I don't know who that is.
Actually, I kind of see that actually. That's not
I need to Google this. Images.
She's pretty.
Oh, yeah. I could see it.
But I could see it. I could see it.
Yeah. Thank you, Jason. Who are you going to cast as Mr. P, though?
JD Vance.
Yes.
When he starts his acting career, it's actually perfect.
I need to. I want to read his book, his biography.
All right. So we have Ryan Reynolds, of course, coming into light, and I think the whole Justin Baldoni, Blake Lively stuff is. I feel like people are getting tired of it, but this is actually quite interesting. So this TikTok came out. Ryan Reynolds, you claim that Justin Baldoni is a predator. Meanwhile, check out what he got a 7-year-old to say as kid pool.
Not a 7-year-old, his 7-year-old, his daughter.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Ryan, a 7-year-old daughter, Inez, who played kid pool, and what she had to say.
Deadpool Prime here.
Poor guy.
Our fight isn't with you.
When I want your opinion, I'll take Wolverine's dick out of your mouth.
That's kid.
Sorry, just a little pause, just in case.
That's his daughter.
That's a line.
That's his daughter. I had no idea that was his daughter. All right, anyway.
My daughter, Inez.
I'm so sorry we have to admit that.
And I am Father of the Year over here for allowing her to say such language.
But this 7-year-old little girl did not want to do this, but they made her practice over and over again.
Which, to her credit, she really didn't want to say. And then came back later and said, I want to say it now, when I started looking at other people to play
Yeah,
it.
but Ryan, to our discredit, we made Nezzy do, I'm not shitting you, 70 to 500 versions of that line.
I'm going to pay for that later.
Ryan Reynolds writing this script for his 7-year-old daughter and practicing with her over and over again, where she literally says, when I want your opinion, I'll take Wolverine's D out of your mouth, is disgusting. I don't know which father would feel comfortable with that. Mind you, she was not comfortable doing this at first. They forced her to do so.
All right. What do you guys think? I know, Tuggs, you're the one that brought it up, so I'll start with you.
So, I don't really understand. They could have dubbed this with somebody else. Like, she's in costume, so I don't know that it mattered that she was in the movie anyway. We can't see her. If this is, and listen, as somebody who used to really like Ryan Reynolds, as I've matured, I've noticed that his joking, there's always a truth to his jokes and his insults. There's like an underlying, I'm trying to be funny, but I'm really like insulting you to it. And we talked about this on Poor Choices, where I'm like, there's always certain types of jokes where it's not an actual joke. It's them saying what they really mean to you, but trying to play it off as funny. So I saw somebody, when I posted this on Twitter, somebody commented, was like, Well, it was a commentary track. Like they're blowing it out of proportion. I'm like, are they? I don't think that they are. You are a man in Hollywood. Have now taught your daughter, who may or may not want to go into acting. I don't know after this, but at some point she did. That if she's uncomfortable and doesn't want to do something, she's going to not make it, whatever that is, whether that's in Hollywood, whether that's in life. I don't want to do it. I'm not comfortable. Oh, well, because he said to her, and that clip that we watched kind of glosses over. I saw another video on TikTok, but he basically told her, okay, well, if you don't want to do it, I'll find somebody else to do it. And she was like, no, I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll do it. That is grooming behavior in a way. Like you just taught her in Hollywood of all places, where we know nothing ever bad happens to child actors ever, right? That if she's not comfortable, she just needs to suck it up and grin and bear it and do it anyway. And that is bad parenting 101. Like, what are you doing? This man's hole is getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. Like, he cannot shut up. And the irony. Go ahead.
Oh, we're seeing a glimpse into the veil. They have curated a look for their family over the last however many decades, and it's not something that I think people anticipated, that it was going to look so nasty.
Yeah. And listen, I get it. It's Deadpool. Okay. It's Kidpool. Kidpool says a bunch of stuff. It would be the outrage may or might not have been there if it was, a different actor that he had hired in the first place. And I don't care necessarily about the line. Yes, it's inappropriate, but it's also okay, I get it. What I care about is that he basically forced her to do it. He's like, well, if you don't want to do this, well, then I'll just cast somebody else and you don't get to be in the movie. That's not okay. That's not okay with anything. That's not okay with you. What? You're basically like forcing her to make this decision, even though she's uncomfortable and doesn't want to do it. If this was a scene other than delivering this line, like let's say it was an inappropriate scene in Adolescence, which was super inappropriate, and the kid was like, you know what, I don't feel really comfortable with this. Like, I'm really scared or whatever. They're like, okay, well, we'll just find somebody to replace you then. You don't want to be in this sexual scene in this movie or this show or whatever. But why? Okay, well, we'll just replace you then, instead of maybe finding another way to film it or finding a way around it or being like, you know what, that's very valid. This is very uncomfortable. No, you're just going to force your kid. Like, what? Especially in Hollywood, you're going to tell her that? Like, that's the message you're ingraining in her brain? Oh, God. I can't.
See, I like the idea that AI could have just recorded lines and then copied her voice to make that line the way they wanted to, or voiced over it. I don't know. You can't see her mouth move.
Right. I didn't even know this was his kid until this came out. And I was like, I'm sorry.
There's plenty of voice actors that can do children's voices, but they're actually adults and stuff. So they could have just done that. There's no need. Like, you don't see her in vision. Like, she's wearing a mask. She could say whatever. She could say rainbows and unicorns.
Yeah, she could have been like, I love you, Daddy. And they could have just dubbed over it. If she was that uncomfortable and he really wanted her in the movie, which obviously he did because he put it there and he wrote a line for her to say, why not just say, hey, sweetie, we're going to have you just say whatever you want. And it doesn't really matter. It's going to be inappropriate, though. Like, when you go watch the movie, it's going to be a bad, like, it's going to be a bad word or whatever, but you didn't say it. So it's okay, kind of thing.
Really,
like, okay.
Should kids have watched this movie? Technically,
probably not, but I know that there's, only because of the blood and gore and whatever, but I get it. That's a fine line because it's a comic book movie. I get it. Parents like, it's fine.
I don't know. A little too much violence for children, in my opinion, but hey, you do what you want with your kids. I don't have kids. I don't know what it's like to have kids. And this makes me think, okay, so although this is very Hollywood, say if we kind of transpose this into just like a very everyday life job, and it's like, I don't know, Starbucks, and they want the person to move a bunch of boxes. I think this is kind of like interesting to compare, like, where does the line draw? And I kind of wish that she just said, I don't want to do it, just replace me. But she's 7 years old. She doesn't know these types of like actions and the repercussions. And she's just wanting to maybe be in the movie. I don't know her motivations. Maybe she wants to be like her parents. And I wish she had someone. Well, speaking up for her,
way too young for that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I just I don't know. And maybe I'm overreacting, but to me, it's just like, for you to instill in this little girl's brain that like, oh, you don't want to do what I want you to do. Not even as a parent, like go to your room. I want you to go to your room or clean whatever. Not like that kind of thing. But you're trying to get into Hollywood. You want to be like mommy and daddy. You want to be in Hollywood. Well, there's some things you're gonna have to do that you're not comfortable with. And yeah, now it's innocent. It's just a line that she's saying. But what does that settle in her brain 10, 20 years from now when she's on a couch somewhere? You know what I mean? Like, what are you doing? Maybe think about this for a second.
Dan, as the resident parent, because you actually have a child, how does this make you feel?
So I don't think it is appropriate for the language or whatever. I can see that from the kind of kid's point of view, she probably was like, I really want to do this. I really want to be it. And whoever did Ryan write the script? Whoever came up with the script or the line or whatever, they obviously really wanted that in, and they would not budge on it. So yeah, I guess like saying, oh, we'll find someone else, that's like quite normal. And like it doesn't I don't know, I feel like she's too young to be in in that kind of position anyway, like saying that stuff. She shouldn't have done it.
Yeah.
She
I
shouldn't
mean,
have
and
been
listen, you want the line so bad, then dub it.
there.
But why do you want her to say it so badly? Why does it have to be her? Why couldn't it have been some other kid? Why couldn't it have been, you later in post-op?
Sense. It makes no sense that they would want to do that. Like, I can't believe that no one said this is a bit weird. Like, why are we doing this? Like, surely
Or why don't we just dub
there's
it?
an easier way of doing it. Like,
Yeah.
it doesn't. Yeah.
J Red says, would this be considered gamer speech? They could have gotten a little boy that plays Fortnite with a trashy mouth to do this.
Also not
one.
okay, by the way.
Not okay,
Not
but
okay.
he'd be more comfortable saying it. I've heard some of them out there. Okay, y'all have some
those kids
nasty
need
mouths.
to be, have their mouths washed out with soap.
I
But
think
it's just so to me that you are adamant about your daughter saying this line when she doesn't want to. Okay, so fine. So replace her or don't replace her and just dub it. I don't understand why it has to come out of her mouth. I don't understand. I don't know.
Like, kids are always like, oh, I really want to do it. I really like. I've worked with kids on shoots and stuff before for certain things. Obviously, never got them to say this kind of shit. And but a lot of the time they're like, oh yeah, I want to do it. And then you get you're turning, like the whole, like everyone's in position, and then they're like, I can't do it.
Yeah, it's
So
scary.
it's kind of like,
It is scary.
actually, like saying to, well, if you don't want to do it, we'll get someone else. That's fine.
And-
like, whatever. Like, I don't see a problem in him saying that. I don't find that like as a like suck it up and do it. If you want to do it, do it. If you don't want to do it, don't do it. Like, I don't see a problem. But I there's a problem with actually asking her to do it in the first place. But did she go, I really want to be in the film, I really want to do this, and then he's accommodating, and then I don't know, just like I feel like there's more to it than we.
Yeah, that's fair. I just find it weird that like, oh, I want to be in the film, Dad. Okay, so you're gonna have kid pool. Okay.
Yeah.
So you know that your daughter wants to be in the movie. So he decided all of this, that she's gonna be kid pool. Okay, so that's the line you make her say. Why did she have to say this line? Okay, well, it's a kid factor and it's a shock factor. Okay, but why did you not make 2 kid pools? Why did you make her say it? I guess maybe I'm hung up on the fact that like she could have said fluffy butt unicorn rainbows or whatever. And you could have dubbed it over with another kid or a sound machine that sounds like a kid, and nobody would have known the difference because we didn't know this was your child anyway. So it doesn't matter because, again, she's fully masked. Why did you adamantly make her say this 700 different ways, 700 different times? How maybe, and that number may be exaggerated. Why her? Why specifically? Why not make the line be like, hey, shut up, man. We don't want you to talk anymore or whatever. And then somebody else says, yeah, take Wolverine's dick out of your mouth.
Maybe they really wanted that line, and because she was Ryan's daughter, then that they were only comfortable asking her to do it because he was there able to say yes. He was like, rather than like asking someone else's parents like, oh, can your kid say this line type thing. So I can see why, like, you know, that's kind of a way of getting it on set, on like in the can on the day.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm like, what if that was my kid? You know, either I would have dubbed it, or I would have had her said something else and had somebody else, adult in the room. There's 400 of them standing behind her to be like, yeah, take his D out of your mouth. You know, like you could have went around that a little bit. The fact that he was so adamant that she specifically say this, it's just weird to me. That's just weird. I don't know. It's weird. It's weird.
Yeah. Well, that happened. I guess this is digging their hole for Blake and Ryan for their reputation. And you know, I'm not okay with what they did, but hey, that is apparently Hollywood.
Weird.
Very weird. Jason Webster with 2 Australians says Ryan and Blake should settle with Justin and lay low. That probably, because this is this is worse. It's come out worse for them when they think that they're on the high horse. So, and then Dark Gavel for 5 says Holly, Sodom, and Gomorrah. Weird. Will 9 out of 10. Will 9 out of 10 times take the perverse route.
That's very true.
Thank you.
That is true.
Before we go, I kind of wanted to show you a trailer, and I kind of am excited about this because I love our scary games, obviously.
Another one?
Yes.
What was this?
So it's called Dark Mass. It's all underwater.
Oh god.
felt anything like this before. What was that? I think I'm not alone down here.
Oh god. No.
Anyways, Dan, I know you're playing a game underwater right now, so imagine if you had to play this.
No thanks. It's already scary enough swimming around in the deep.
I hate water levels. You guys know how much I hate my chat watchers. I hate water levels. I hate them. Oh god, you gotta add it to the cart.
This is the cart. Described as Resident Evil meets Subnautica.
Oh god.
I don't know when it actually comes out. There isn't a date that I have found, but yeah, that in Silent Hill F. I'm kind of curious about that one.
Silent Hill F. F as in F. I can't believe I'm playing this game. Or
I mean, we can watch the trailer quickly because you guys have no time limits, right?
No, I don't. I don't know about Dan.
It's fine. We're good.
I just found out this morning that we're getting a new Final Destination movie.
Oh really?
Oh yes, it's a really good little teaser bit. I will show you guys after this as well.
The full trailer comes out today at some point. It might be dropped already. I don't know.
シュウ君、嘘ついてるよね。騙せてると思う？ひなこを。ひなこはね、死んだんだよ。
Oh yeah, it's been banned in Australia too.
What, this game?
It's been banned in Australia?
Why?
This game? Why?
ひなこはお友達といつまでも一緒にいたい。お友達は永遠じゃないの。
Can I just say this facial structure looks so much better than Assassin's Creed. Like they actually look cute and actually Asian.
ごめん、何？天秤にかける価値があるかどうか、しっかりと判断しなさい。
Oh.
No, the mist. She's coming.
Oh gosh. Oh yeah, just stand there. Yes. Oh. Don't make trees and flowers creepy. Is nothing sacred?
No. Not in Silent Hill.
All right, I want to see some gameplay.
自分で自分がわからない感じ。
Is there
自分の気持ちが自分で理解できない。私かお前の夢の中ってことはないよな。
ひなこ、もう時間がないのよ。あなたが生かされたという
Oh, gee.
ここに至ってもまだ迷いがあるとい
It
う。
looks like actually one of the scariest games
あなたがそ
ever.
れに悩める時間もう尽きかけている。
あなたは誰なの？さっきからなんで何もわからないふりをしているの？
I think it's because it's in another language too that it's that much
あんたを
scarier.
すぐに殺すこともできたんだよ。
Listen, the Japanese versions of like Ringu, the Ring, if you watch Ringu, it's 10 times more terrifying.
Yeah.
What's the F stand for? What does it mean?
I
Yeah,
don't
F
know.
that. Silent Hill.
F
F
that.
that.
それではお別れを。あなたが幸せをつかんでくれることを願っています。
Oh no.
Anyways, Dan, you're
Silent
playing
Hill
it first day, right?
No, definitely. Well, maybe not. No. Well, I mean, if people want to play it, maybe.
I have yet to
Maybe.
finish a Silent Hill game in my entire history of gaming. I have never
not
finished
played
one.
it.
It is. I have not. I've tried playing the first one years ago when it very first came out, and I made it about a quarter way through, and I was like, nope. And I haven't played one since. They're so scary. Oh man.
Oh gosh. Well, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed that. I saw Kara just totally get so freaking excited over that.
I'm
yeah.
excited. The Silent Hill games are so scary.
Yeah.
And the movie too, like there was a movie that video game adaptation again didn't do well, but I enjoyed it. And it has like Sean Bean and stuff in it that came out years and years
Love
ago.
Sean Bean.
And it was actually pretty freaky.
Yeah.
They did a not bad job.
So this is all trailers this morning. This is Final Destination Bloodlines. This is just a little teaser clip. And
Is the
honestly,
full one dropped yet?
Not that I saw.
No.
It's actually really scary. This is like a nightmare. And this is after Kara told us a story on Sunday about glass being in her food. Yeah.
I didn't like the blender already. Ooh. Oh.
So it comes out today at some point.
Is
I don't know
that
what time, but that's
Yeah.
just the teaser.
Anything can be a thing that can kill you.
You know what though? The hospitality worker in me is like that. That's not how that works, guys. Because that immediately, it doesn't matter where you break the glass. If it's on the counter and it doesn't, and you don't see it, like him, it broke on the counter, so you just cleaned it up. Like, no, you still have to empty. If you break glass anywhere near the ice bucket, you have to empty the entire ice bucket and refill it. Like that's part of protocol.
Did he look like a professional to you?
Oh, I know it's just a movie. I know, but the hospitality worker in me was like, that's not how that works.
But anyways, we have a couple more super chats. Let's get through these. Fiesta Cat member for a month says, "Stop interrupting, Dan." Yeah, I'm feeling a lot of correctile dysfunction right now.
Oh, jeez. Yeah.
The girls are speaking. Thank you. Noons with 1799 AED says, "I wonder if Ryan is actually gay and all his behavior is just pent up emotion of living a lie. Who knows? It's Hollywood, baby."
It would answer a lot.
You're not the only one who said that, Noons. Like that, fall down that rabbit hole. Just do a quick Google search. A lot of people think that he's in the closet.
I could see it. He would be a very beautiful gay man. And I'm there for it. But anyways, what do you guys have coming, Dan?
I'm off tomorrow, so I'll be back on Thursday. I'm going to be playing some Atomfall on Thursday. So, yeah, that'll be fun.
Nice. I saw Az playing it. I hate when he plays games that I want to play because then I can't actually watch him.
Yeah, no, I didn't watch any of it either.
Spoilers.
Exactly, no. So yeah, I'll be playing that on Thursday. But I'm assuming it's Fallout in England, basically.
Oh, sounds very cool.
But it's a British game developer, so it should be good. Should be good. I don't know. Have a look at it.
Well, we'll check in with you on Thursday. How you felt about the game?
Yeah.
What about you, Tuggs? What's up with you?
Poor choices tomorrow. Are we gaming tonight? Actually, I don't know. Yes. Okay, cool,
Yes.
perfect.
Yes.
Gaming tonight. Poor choices tomorrow, and then I think I'm back on a semi-scheduled Thursday.
Yay!
Nice. Yay.
That's all I got for you. I don't know. I don't
Um,
know. I'm gonna add all the horror games to my playlist or my wish list.
I am going to maybe play more Assassin's Creed Shadows today. Maybe. If not,
How's that going?
I've been wanting to play Taxi Life, a city driver driving simulator.
Ooh.
It looks funny, and I mean it's me driving around, so I mean that could be really fun. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, let me know how that is. My son wants to play that game.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
But as much as like Assassin's Creed isn't like doing well amongst our sphere, I think I'm enjoying the game so far, being like a little like ninja kind of hiding around. So I'm curious to see, and I'll probably play this at some point, Black Flag, to compare.
Oh, I wanted to tell everybody in the chat too. Speaking of Ubisoft Plus, which I don't know how much that is a month, is Assassin's Creed Shadows is on Ubisoft Plus. So it's not on Game Pass, but it's included in Ubisoft Plus. So depending on how much that is, if you're interested in playing like that, if you are interested in like playing it, but you don't want to pay full price for the game, that might be an option.
Which they did that with Star Wars Outlaws too, and I only played it for like $20. Way better.
Okay, 'cause didn't they say that 1 million people were playing it or downloading
players.
it? So yeah.
That doesn't count sales, which I mean, I think at this point maybe they can safely say they have 1 million in sales.
There was like 30,000 on Steam, wasn't it? It was
concurrent, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, and it's the weekend, so and starting to get warm. We can maybe make excuses to say that people wanted to like go out. I don't know. I never really played the games before, so I don't really know what the concurrent players were in the last few games, but I do like the premise. You can cancel it, so you only pay $17. Nice. Thanks, Asman.
That is so cheap. Do that, and then you get all of Ubisoft games, like their whole library too. So there you go.
Yeah. Tuggs, I did start this with or without the pickle goal. I did the pickle goal yesterday. So I ate 3 pickles and I'm liking pickles.
Big ones, or
no, they were the baby dill ones.
Oh.
Hey, as a girl who doesn't like pickles, that is big for me. Okay,
that's fair. That's fair. Did you get the dill or the sweet ones?
Garlic.
I've got an idea for a challenge that we can do for Easter, but I don't know if we're going to be around Easter.
Do tell.
What?
Do you get like Cadbury's mini eggs? The mini eggs.
Oh yeah.
No?
You're gonna make me eat sugar.
Yeah. We need to see how many we can fit in our mouth at once. Who can,
who
can fit the most?
Even better, the peeps.
The peeps.
The marshmallow peeps.
Okay.
Maybe.
But that can be our Easter challenge.
Okay.
I have bunny ears to wear too for Easter. I have bunny ears.
Everyone, my chat earlier was saying that Tuggs would just like
dominate us
the most. Yeah.
Because
they were saying how she was working that pickle.
It was delicious. I'm just saying.
We'll see. Mini eggs or peeps. We'll figure it out closer to.
I love a good pickle.
Oh God, that could make a really good episode. I'm already cringing at it. Oh God. Okay, well, we'll see. Maybe we'll let chat decide.
Yeah.
Chat is
Go-
always good at letting us decide.
I feel like
That sounds
Cadbury would be.
nasty.
I feel like the peeps would be hard because they're the marshmallow. They would expand. I
that's
don't
the
know
point.
about that. Oh,
I don't want to. Well, see, Cadbury cream eggs, like
Not the cream eggs, so they're massive. The mini eggs.
the little mini ones, little chocolate ones.
With the hard shell on them.
oh, okay. I can probably fit a lot then. I thought you meant the big eggs.
Okay. Or we could do the big ones, like
Queen.
whatever you want.
Oh God, I've lost audio. No, I'll be back.
Wait, what? Oh,
We are unsupervised.
quick! Lift your top up. Wait.
Pickle, tickle, pickles, tickle, pickles. What? Ever
Wait,
done
it's like-
peeps jousting? You get two peeps, put a toothpick in them, face and try each other, and put them in the microwave, and watch them pop each other. No, but that sounds like a fun game. Although I don't know if I want to clean my microwave afterwards. That sounds messy. That's funny.
Oh, is she back?
Oh,
Max,
there she is.
this happens sometimes with streamers. I don't understand why I lose audio,
That's weird.
and then I can't get it back. So
Strange.
Pickle, wickle, tickles.
pickle rickle. Anyways, that was
Awesome.
a fun show. Thank you
Yeah.
guys. Thank you everyone for being
Thank
here.
you.
Thank you
Are
for
we still live?
yeah,
Oh, we are.
we
Okay.
are. We're live.
Oh, hi.
Live.
We'll be back on Thursday with another roast and hopefully the Final Destination trailer. And then we'll put it to a vote for stream to vote whether we're going to have Cadbury cream eggs, the mini eggs, or the peeps, so that we can prepare because we have to make sure we buy the same size.
Exactly.
So
Not the cream eggs.
No, not
oats.
cream egg. No, you can't fit. I can't fit one
They're
in my mouth.
minis. They're the mini
that's why I
Cadbury
say I
eggs.
think it'd be funny.
Which here's a fun fact. So maybe this will help sway the polls. You guys can mull this over. I actually don't like the Cadbury eggs. So
I like the
would be-
mini.
I know.
They're the
What?
best out of all the Easter
I know.
stuff.
I will
Oh.
get them, but I'm not going to be happy about it. Like her.
That's
pickle
how I
situation.
feel about the cream eggs. Okay.
The pickles.
God. Yeah, I agree. Cream eggs would be funnier.
Oh God.
But anyways, love you guys. I hope you have a good day, and we'll see you on Thursday. Bye, everyone.
Wake up to morning roasts.
Rainbow, dildo, butt monkey are 4 words no one ever imagined uttering in the same sentence, but here we are. 3, 2, oh my God, Mr.
Oh, there you are. Hello.
You do you, but I'll do myself. Oh no, God. Haywood Jablomi, thanks for the 10 Canadian. I love my Canadians out there.
I like a rich tea when it's like super soggy and it's like flopping around.
Ori! Use 150 bits to play a part.
Did I say it right?
I have no idea. Oh no!
God, this is going bad. This is bad.
Pickle juice. Pickle juice.
Wake up to morning roasts. Dan, Tuggs, Xray, they're the hosts. Wake up.
Actually, I think a cup of coffee is just what I need.
Yeah.
I want that in my mouth.
Where's the girl? I need a cup of coffee.